Okay, Bob, this is the video on the 69 Coronet RT convertible. A lot of different parts off a lot of different cars. Body is not too bad. That is all cheap, probably rattle canned primer. So that's all got to come off, unfortunately. Rockers are good. Quarter panel scoops. I actually have two sets. It's not too terrible. Down low, if you look back here, you can see there's a little bit of pinholing down there at the very bottom. Overall, it's not bad. I do have the patch panels that AMD was making before they quit and just made full quarters. Undercoating looks to be original. It's about an inch thick and hard as a rock. You can see where the trunk floors were replaced, brazed in by one of the previous owners of this car. There is a dent right back here. I don't know if I can pick it up on camera or not. It's not a big dent, but it's just enough that they were trying to fill the dent and covered in. We're basically burying the seam here. So I'm going to dig all that out and try to work the dent out. It's going to be a little tricky because the tail light bucket is right where the dent is. The back isn't too bad. Again, you can see where the trunk floors and everything were brazed back in by the previous owner. Tail panel's in good shape. One small dent. I'm sure the camera won't pick it up. Trunk floor was replaced. Again, brazed in the old cheapy Sherman Goodmark panels. I don't know if you can pick up, but there is a little bit of rust here in the quarters and quarter extensions. Why he didn't fix that while he was doing everything else, I don't know. This side has a little bit more rot than the other. Sorry, I thought there was a light on this, but I really don't know what the hell I'm doing. This is a cowl section. I'll show you in a little bit later on. There are some dents in the cowl, pretty nasty ones. I don't know if they're workable or just need to replace the piece. But I don't know how useful this is because, as you can see, looks like my dog chewed it off, but hey, it's straight. Jack mounting, spare tire mounting, none of that is here. Trunk's in good shape. Again, it's off a different car like most of the panels on it. Where the Dutchman panel is, just like every convertible, it's got some mild cracking there. I've heard multiple ways to fix it, but everybody says it always comes back. I don't know if you had any luck with that when you did Skeeter's car. If you did, let me know, please. There's a passenger side. Similar, pretty decent. Same little bit of surface. You can't really catch it on camera in the back. Undercoating. Rails are good. Frame rails are good. It's kind of surprising for how many years it sat in a junkyard. See if I can get the door open. The interior. Floor pans replaced. As you can see, there are no mounting for the seat belts at all. And looking at some of the stuff I found in the boxes, I think they just got cut out and he had no intention of ever putting them back. Have a center console for it. This is a center console car, not a buddy seat car, not a console. You can see the ears on the side panel, rear side panels are both broke off on both sides. I don't know if that's fixable or I have to find another set. All the top mechanism is there. Rally dash, AC car, everything's there. I do have a tick-tock tack for it. It's just not in the instrument panel right now. Supposedly the car has the 27,000 miles on it. At least that's what was put on the title from the time it came out of the junkyard in North Carolina. Not the greatest, but it does have those stiffening brackets for the rear, for the bucket seats. Previous owner was going to make it a console car. That's why I cut that hole there. Of course, that's something that's going to have to be fixed. All the wiring troughs got butchered out with the old floor pan. Fortunately, AMD sells those and makes those. A little bit of rust in this corner here. At one point he was sandblasting the car and just let it sit. So this all got scaly and nasty. I do have a piece that was cut out of another car for here. So that's helpful. And if you look, you can see the damage on the cowl. Something fell on it. If you look at the dash right about there, you can see that it's kind of banged in as well. Looks like something fell on it when it was at the junkyard, who knows what. The damage basically goes from about here almost all the way to the other wiper pivot, and it's, if you look in the middle there, you can see that it's caved in pretty good. So, and a couple of the fins are broke. Like I said, I don't know if that's repairable or I should just get another upper cowl section. Hate to do that because they're so darn pricey. They're $500. Front's not too bad. That's off of two different cars. Missing the filler piece on the hood for the 69s, but that's not a big deal. The hood itself is solid, and it is a correct RT hood. Fender signals are there. Just overall, I mean, I've got to get this thing knocked down and put into epoxy once the weather breaks. Overall, not too bad at all. Convertible top is, all the stuff is there for that. I do have the convertible top switch. That was kind of a lucky find there. I do have another dash frame because, again, you can see that this one took a pretty hard hit there. So I'm not sure if that metal's so thin, I don't know if it'll work out or would just be floppy. So you can see the e-brake. It was a pedal dress-up car. I do have a lot of the hard-to-find parts. I've got all the power window stuff. I have a power window harness. I got a cruise control set up for it. Kind of got lucky. When I got the power window harness, the guy was clearing out a bunch of stuff, and I got the cruise control with it. This rear section is just got surface rust on it. It's really solid, nothing all the way through. Lucky for that. So, windshield frame is in decent shape. So, just, I know we've talked about this car for a long time, but I just haven't had it near me where I could take any pictures or video or anything like that for you. So I finally got it. After all the time I've had it, it's time to finally start working on it. And the other cars, see the back of Ron's old Charger there, that's still going strong. So, well, I hope you enjoy the video, Bob. Let me know what you think. If you have any ideas of what I should do, let me know. And that's some of the pieces and parts. There's more totes of parts here, in the other garage, in the back shed. Just a whole lots of stuff. All right. Thanks a lot for any advice you can give me. Take care.